G'day, I'm Tero and I teach in the Community Development course at Murdoch. I'm one of the lecturers in Community Development. I've been teaching here for about 5 years and before that I was involved in a whole range of community development work in Perth and in regional Western Australia. So the Bachelor of Arts in Community Development is a 3-year course, so you can come to Murdoch and major in Community Development as your single major. Quite often people take on another area of study as well, so it goes well with other majors such as Sustainable Development or International Aid and Development, sometimes Sociology, but you can also combine the Community Development major with other things you may be interested in, like journalism or film production or anything like that. So it goes, Community Development is the kind of course that goes well with a lot of other fields that people are particularly interested in as well. So yeah, it's a 3-year course and you can also do a minor in community development or you can combine your major in community development with minors in many other fields from around the university. Lots of students come and study community development at Murdoch because they want to make a difference. Most of our students come because they want to make a difference in their local neighbourhoods, in their state or more globally. We have people who are interested in human rights, in activism, in improving things in their local neighbourhood or in international circumstances as well. So I guess it's a course for people who want to make a difference in positive ways to the people around them and the community around them. So the Community Development course aims to equip people for those various tasks. So the Community Development course has units such as creative ways to work with community, social policy and community change, which is all about how policy is made and how we can influence policy that really does promote well-being across the community. We have a couple of units that have a really strong focus on Indigenous community development within Australia. And in all of our units we have a really strong focus on practice. So all of our teaching staff are people who are or have been community practitioners of some sort in the creative arts, in schools, in working with young people, in working in remote places, across a whole range of different kind of community work. So there's a real emphasis on practice. It's a course that aims to tell stories of community development work that works, and then to draw out those stories, to draw out theory, to draw out conceptual work, to really draw out what makes things tick in communities and how can we make a positive difference. So we tend to start with stories from the coalface, from the ground, and to draw things out of those and to learn from them. So over the course of their degree, students in the Community Development course will undertake a range of practical tasks, such as undertaking a placement in a community organisation for a whole unit of work, doing things like funding submissions, pitches to organisations about community projects, social policy briefing papers that aim to work for change in their local community, and a whole other range of practical and creative tasks that are related to community-based work. People from the Community Development course go on to do a whole range of really interesting and worthwhile jobs. We've had people go on to work in local government, in state government departments, in community arts organisations, to work in remote Indigenous communities, in homelessness services, and a whole range of other places, or also including as community liaison officers for private companies like resource companies and things like that, in town planning, in a whole range of areas really. I think people do the community development degree because they want the skills and the knowledge and the practices to make a big difference in their community, whether that's really close to them or further afield.